What is up, everybody? It is your boy Herf here, back on the Duel Links Entertainment channel, and today we are coming at you with an event review, as well as I'm just going to be kind of going over all the other events going on right now that are kind of like passives, I guess. So, without further ado, we got the Duel quest going on right now. Card we got is gold coins for cats. If your beast type monster battles an opponent's monster during the damage calculation, that monster you control gains attack equal to half the attack. So, I mean, this is basically just like a metamorph once, which is pretty bad. That's only for beasts as well. That's pretty bad. Well, there are good gems there. Card Flipper campaign. We got another copy of Xyz's Rapiers. So that's our third one. Honestly, you can banish one Dragon type monster and one Worm type monster from your graveyard, special summon one Xyz's Rapiers from your hand or deck. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can inflict 250 damage to your opponent. You can only use... Okay, so this is pretty good. I mean, like in mill type decks, because you'll be able to pretty easily get the effect. I think that this is a pretty decent card. Especially since we have good mill engines like Lightsworns in the game. Could be pretty decent. Although I don't think it's going to be very good for now. However, not really what we came to talk about now, is it? We got the Duel Carnival. Again, so if you guys are unfamiliar with how the event works, okay, so you are going to go in here, right, and you're going to pick either side A or side B, right? You're going to pick one of the sides, and every duel that you get, you will get points towards your team, right? And then whichever team has more points after a few days, this is like 2 days, will win. And if you picked the winning side, wait, no, I don't want to enter in duel. No, I neither. Okay. Well, I accidentally clicked duel. Anyways, whichever side you win against, or whichever side wins, gets like a little bonus, right? You get some extra treasure chests that may contain gems, may contain, like event things. You know, I mean, it's not that great, but it's whatever. Anywho, a lot of people criticize this event because it's PvP based. However, I think it's a really good way for maybe casual PvP type people to get their feet wet and have some kind of feeling on what it's like to play PvP and dueling. So, without further ado, let's look at the cumulative rewards. Oh, you get a total defense Shogun that's prismatic. Look at the cosmetics. I mean, don't we have this exact one already? Or the chibi version? And we already have like the normal version though. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice looking. I mean, if you like this kind of design. I don't know what chibi is, but I guess if you like this design, it could be pretty cool. Okay. So let's go over the new cards. Deck editor. No, not deck editor. Whoops. Let's go over the new cards real quick. So, event flow. Recommended reward. Okay, so we're going to go over... So, of course, you can still get all of the other garbage cards from the past events that are all super terrible and don't really matter. Armed Samurai Ben K. For each equipped card equipped to this card, it gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase. 500 attack. I guess it's like only good if you pair it with something that allows you to attack directly and then put a bunch of Power of the Guardians on it. Yeah, that's the only good way. I think that you'll be able to use this. And it's a bad card, in my opinion. I mean, there's just nothing that you can really do to get it A, big enough to matter, or B, like, there's just nothing you can use. Like, you normal summon this, equip a couple things. I mean, it's just bad. Now, the next card I'm actually kind of excited about. I think it may actually see play in the future, and you should definitely farm 3 of this card. But it's called Doggy Diver. So if your opponent controls a monster, and all face-up monsters you control, minimum 1, are level 4, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can special summon Doggy Diver once per turn this way. This card cannot be used as an Xyz material for an Xyz summon except for the Xyz summon of a warrior type monster. So This card is only good going second, unfortunately, so it's not going to be like super crazy because it's only special summonable if your opponent controls a level A monster and you control a level 4 monster. So if we look at, so it said that you may only use it to go into warriors. So let's look at what XCs that are rank 4 warriors, right? So tech search, no, not tech search, extra deck, filter, XCs, and a warrior. Okay, where's warrior? Warrior, there we go. XCs, warrior, that is a level 4. Okay. So if you look at, this is all of the level 4 warriors we have in the game. So obviously Heroic Champion Excalibur just got a lot better looking, honestly. So once per turn you can detach 2 cards from this, 2 XCs materials from this card, and it becomes 4,000 attacks. That's a lot easier to get, or to make now. As well as we got Blade Armor Ninja. The Starlish cards you can't make. You could make a Deltros a lot more easily. So any of like these 3 material ones, like Deltros is a lot more easily made. Papilloperative, you can make a lot more easily now. I guess like the Noble Knights don't really matter because they're specific. I mean, you can make Cowboy more easily. Oh, you can make Utopia. So this makes Utopia much more consistent, right? So I'm pretty sure that's the way Yumi uses it in the anime or whatever. But basically, you may be able to just put like one Doggy Diver in literally anything with D-Draw. And then you just play a deck that has level 4s. And then you'll automatically be able to like Utopia Ray on command. Right? So you just like normal summon something, and then because you would have D-Drawed the Doggy Diver, you summon the Doggy Diver, make Utopia, go into Utopia Ray for a game. Right? And if you already have something to make Utopia Ray, right, you would just D-Draw for backer removal so like you can do it. Because you need to have, their opponent needs to have a monster on the field either way for the Utopia Ray combo. So it just makes Utopia, like this whole Utopia and the Utopia Ray, all that kind of stuff, much better, in my opinion. Like, I don't know if people will necessarily play it, but if that's like your win con, it makes it easier. Now you may have to cut a card that you may want to keep in order to get that, so it may not be worth it, but it does make it better. As well as you can go into Samurai easier as well. So all of these kind of things, I mean, they may not be relevant right away. However, if there's like an Xyz, rank 4 spam warrior type deck, right? So like I would compare this Doggy Diver card to something like Angler, right? So Angler isn't the greatest card, and it's only really good if like you have another card in order to make something with. So you'd only really ever want to play like 1 or 2 of it. But when you do draw Angler, it's really good, right? So when you do draw this card and it's live, it's going to be a huge extender for you because it's just a free summon from your hand. And that's why I think maybe playing 1 or 2 with Destiny Draw could be really, really powerful. Or if we get like a skill buff that makes it easier to go into certain things, or there's a huge incentive. Let's say they put a huge like amazing, rank 4 warrior Xyz in the game, and your entire win con is just going into that thing. Doggy Diver is going to be absolutely broken. So, long story short, you definitely want this card. Definitely get it at 3 because it may become meta in the future. It's not right now, but maybe in the future. Anywho, I'm going to get on out of here. I will see you all later. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we upload, as well as go check out the Twitch because that's where we host tournaments. Get in the Discord because we have free new player help. You don't have to pay like you have to pay for those other guys. We're free, baby. All right, I'll see you later.